Hi, welcome to Young Church with Community Church Warnden. I am so thankful that you've decided to join us this morning. It's Valentine's Day, and so we are going to be looking into the book of Proverbs, the book that we've been looking into this entire month, to see what it has to say about love. But before we get started on that, we're going to go over our verse for this month. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. And it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." So just a reminder, if you're able to say that verse, you need to have your mom or dad or carer take a video of you saying it, and you can email it to me at ccwchurch@gmail.com. And when I get that video, I will pop a prize into the post for you. So make sure you get those videos in by the end of February. And so, like I said, we're going to be talking about the book of Proverbs some more today. We've already learned that God used King Solomon, a very wise man, to write the book of Proverbs, and he has some things to say about love. And a lot of times when we think of Valentine's Day, we think of people who are in love. And that's not really what we're going to be talking about today. We are going to be talking about what it means to be a good friend and how we show love to the people that we are friends with. Proverbs 3:3 says, "Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart." What that means is that it's really important that we are people who show love. It's something that we need to remember to do. And when we show love, we're also faithful. We're loyal to the people we love. And it says to bind them about our neck. Now that seems like kind of a strange thing to say, but I was thinking about even when sometimes ladies will wear a necklace that has a heart on it. That's something that is like a reminder to them. Sometimes there's even a locket that has a little picture inside, but that's a special reminder to them of people that they love, or just a reminder to show love. And so when it says to bind them about your neck, that would be something that's always with you, isn't it? If you bind something about your neck, if you're wearing a necklace, it's always with you. And so that is what it means, is kind of a picture for us, that we never want to stop showing love to the people that we come in contact to. And we want to be faithful to the people who we love. We want to be loyal. We want to be friends that can be counted on. And it says to write love and faithfulness on the tablet of your heart. Whenever there's something that we want to not forget, a lot of times, sometimes your teacher in school might say, "Now write this down." And that's something that we don't want to forget, so we write it down. And that's what this proverb is saying, is don't forget to show love. Don't forget to be a very good friend. Another proverb, which is Proverbs 17:17, says, "A friend loves at all times." Now, sometimes it's really fun to have a friend. Maybe when it's your birthday and you have friends over, that is a really good time, and it is fun to be a friend. Or if you're invited to someone else's birthday party, that is really fun. Or maybe it's just even going to the park together and you have a good time together. That is a good time to be a friend. But you know what? There are times when it's hard to be a friend. I know right now we don't get to see our friends very much, do we? Because we're on lockdown. And it's actually maybe even a little bit hard to be a friend. Maybe we could send a letter or a picture to someone who's our friend. Maybe we could ask our mom or our dad if we could call someone on the telephone who's our friend and just say, "Hey, how are you? I miss seeing you." That would probably make them feel amazing. And so we want to try to be a good friend no matter what is going on. There might be times when your friend is kind of grumpy. Maybe they had a bad day, or they got a bad mark in school, or they got moved down. and they aren't really in a very good mood. If you're a good friend, you'll encourage them. You'll say, hey, tomorrow will be better. But we want to try to be good friends no matter what is going on. Have you ever heard somebody say, well, I'll be your friend if you let me use your football? Or if you let me use your sparkly gel pens, I'll be your friend. That's not being a friend at all times, is it? We want to be the kind of friends who are friends no matter what. No matter what happens, whether we get to use somebody's special toy or not, we are going to be friends. That's what God's word teaches us. It says a friend loves at all times. And that's the kind of friend we want to be. Another proverb, Proverbs 17:9 says, whoever would foster love covers over an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends. Proverbs 17:9. And what that verse is really talking about is being forgiving. That can be hard. But what it means is when somebody does something that's kind of maybe not so nice, we need to be willing to forgive. We need to be willing to cover over that offense, because that's what love does. Love forgives. Love says, they were just having a bad day, and I can forgive them. That is what it does. It covers over an offense. But somebody who's always saying, do you remember that time you pushed me on the playground? Do you remember that time you took my football? That's not a very good friend. We want to be forgiving and loving friends. That's what love does. Love forgives. Love lets things go. You know how sometimes you can be looking to be offended? You can be looking to be upset? That's not really what a good friend does either. I've got kids who live in my house, and I know that sometimes they can be looking to get upset. I once had somebody say to me not too long ago, he was looking at me. They were just looking to be upset because of course somebody's going to look at you. They were just looking for any little reason to get upset. And you know what? We need to even be good friends to the people that we live with. Right now we're spending a whole lot of time together, and we need to be good friends to our brothers and our sisters, don't we? Even our moms and dads. Do you know you could be a good friend to your mom and your dad? You can. We need to not be looking to get upset. We need to be able to cover over things. Even if we're feeling like, I'm not sure they were being nice right then, we need to be willing to cover that over and let it go and not get upset easily, because that is what love does. And so that's what we have to learn today on Valentine's Day from the book of Proverbs. We can learn to bind love and faithfulness around our neck, to carry it with us all the time, to write it on the tablet of our heart. We want to be loving people. We want to be a friend who loves at all times. And we want to have our love cover an offense. We don't want to be reminding people about things that they've done that are wrong. We want to be the kind of people who forgive. That is what love does. So I hope that you have a really wonderful week, and I will look forward to seeing you next week.